It's time for
Oscar!
Alan! Word has been, when is the club re-signing you? You're the current captain. And then all I've heard in the last couple of weeks listening to a lot of the commentators speak is that whenever they talk about you, they really, really hammer down on the fact that Oscar's out of the Eagles. The deal's done. He's off to the Brisbane Lions. What's the story? To be able to actually get it out of your mouth, right? Where is all of this at right now? Because we are in the final round of the season.
Yeah, so I think one of the big, misconceptions is people think like the season is done for us on Saturday night. That's the end of the season, but contracts go through until the end of October, and that's when the free agency period starts. So there's still 6 weeks for myself and the club to have communication or to agree with the deal elsewhere. Probably another, complex layer to it is I'm a restricted free agent. So what that means is whatever contract, if I was to accept a contract elsewhere, I accept. West Coast has the right to match that contract as well. So there's still a lot of water that can go under the bridge because, say, for instance, the example everyone's saying that I accept a contract elsewhere, West Coast can say, we actually want to match that contract and he'll stay contracted to West Coast going forward. So There's still a layer of complexity to it. And then there's also, if I do leave, West Coast will get a compensation pick from the AFL. So there's a lot of stuff still to be figured out and a lot of stuff that's kind of out of my control as well. So this is where managers are really important because they can look after the situation for me. It's their job to know everything that's going on. So there's plenty of water, as I said, to go under the bridge. But yeah, clearly I haven't signed a contract with the club. Negotiations have kind of broken down to a certain extent. So, I'm in the same boat as everyone else. People think I'm lying to them when I say I'm not sure what's going on. Yeah, we're genuinely still trying to figure things out. But, that's also, where it sits now.
Where's everyone's feelings about this? Like, do you know, like
what are feelings?
Because he's completely committed to the West Coast Eagles and has been for a long time, right? And so if something is on the cards for changing, the fact that people are just like, so are you leaving? Are you going? Like, don't you consider the fact that this could actually be very upsetting for Oscar?
Don't you dig.
Like, it actually, it's quite annoying, I think, that everyone thinks that they just have some right to know everyone's business.
But we do.
He's got personal feelings attached to the club.
But we do have a right to know. As fans of the club,
you don't.
we have
it's
a
none
right
of your
to
business.
know.
It's none of your business.
I'm a fan of you.
You'll find out in due course, and I think there are feelings attached where, these things mean something to the players. The clubs mean something, and I think that it's really unfair that everyone talks about them like they're just a commodity.
I think it's fair game, but anyway.
Yeah, I can see both sides. Like, I do agree that there are personal situations that sometimes get in the way. Yeah. But I also agree that, like, fans love footy and they live by it. And
they're not going to turn off the club because one player leaves or not.
Yeah.
They're not.
Yeah.
If you're diehard fans, you're a fan whether you like it or not.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I will say the support from West Coast fans has been lovely. Like, I've never met someone in person that has had a go at me. Everyone's been really supportive and lovely to me, so I'm thankful to them for that. But I also will say, like, that's also the nature of the business, and footy players get paid good money for this reason. So you've got to deal with this stuff. So I've got a foot in both camps. Yeah, but thanks for having my back.
I'm happy to, push kindness out there, guys.
No, I love that you push kindness, but I think fans have a right to know. Like our show, for example. How are your discussions with 96 FM going?